Last week on Shalisa Marie Radio.
Are you okay with paying for the first date?
Absolutely not. I mean, well, did he ask me?
What if
Most
you go
likely,
half?
No. The Nixit is like, it's a disc, actually. It's like a little circle. You just pop it in there. It's actually meant for period sex.
Period.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
That's
You guys
crazy.
have never had sex on your period? It's just as good.
What?
It's slippery
gross.
slope.
Getting to the money like a savage. Spend them dollars on you when I have it. I might make a movie with a bad bitch. I'm gonna make a movie with a bad bitch.
So we're back. We've switched characters, as you can see. And now we welcome you.
Aaliyah.
Yay!
Welcome to the show. How are you feeling?
Happy to be here. Love
Thank
to be
you
in Humble
for
Productions.
coming.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Can we get the tequila though?
yeah. Got that.
I think I'll be in this room.
Are you okay with paying for the first date?
Absolutely not. I mean, well, did he ask me?
What if
Most
you go
likely,
half?
No.
Okay, see now if he asked me, like, and especially if I know I'm not really interested in going, like I expect him. Mind you, I always have my Vex money, so no man can cut style on me.
Shout out to our parents for teaching us that.
But no, like if I ask him though, like if I say like, hey, like let's go mini putting, like I don't mind paying. But
If he says go, let's go. I don't like mini pudding.
it was just an example. But like yes, please. Yeah, like if I ask him, like I don't expect him to. Like sometimes I like to be like I like to show off and be like, I got this. I like to look like the baller, but like
Period.
I don't mind.
But
like,
don't come with all that energy if you can't maintain it, you know? So don't start off like, oh yeah, like I'll pay for this.
Let me take
like,
you out to lobster. Let me take you out steak.
Yeah.
Lobster and steak better be in the same dish if you're gonna mention
Exactly.
that.
And
Like,
then don't let us arrive and we're paying half
Yeah.
Let's
on
not-
lobster and steak.
Yeah.
or don't wait for the
Just
check
don't
to
take
come.
me at all. Let's just chill at home for now.
If you
until
know you
get
don't
your
have money,
out.
don't take me. Like we could do the simplest thing as go for a walk and learn a lot about each other.
I have a story time.
Okay.
Okay, so once this guy took me out for sushi.
God.
And like I really liked him. So we went out for sushi, whatever, had an amazing date. And then the server came and she was like, "Oh, your bill is $46.10." And I was like, "Okay." Like, you know,
Come on, Claudia. Sit back.
you sit back as a woman, you sit back, you know, you just pre-analyze. And he paid. So I'm thinking he's paying for both of us, like while he puts his debit card in. To find out, he's like, "Oh, that's you." Like after he pays his bill, she still has the debit card, and he's like, "Oh, that's you."
How do you guys feel about that?
And I'm like,
I'm paying and we're never seeing
"You're
each other.
lucky."
Bro, one time.
That is when I thank my mother for telling me to bring my Vex money, because
Always.
that would have been embarrassing if I didn't have enough money to pay for my own bill.
Yeah.
But like, how do you guys feel about that? A guy bringing you out, let's just say it's a day where you are just in bed and you don't even feel like going out. It's a rainy day and he just calls you randomly and he's like, "Yo, I want to take you out. Like, let's go out. Let's go out for sushi." And then you guys get there.
No.
And then you find out that you're paying your own bill.
You brought me out the house.
My thing is, dude, why would you go anywhere if you know like you can't afford certain things? Like if you're gonna ask me out for a date, at least have me covered, even if I offer to pay for myself. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
I don't go nowhere if I have no money.
Yeah.
I don't go nowhere.
I've even asked a guy out for a date and I paid for the whole thing because
Yeah.
I asked.
Exactly.
I reached out to him on a day that he wasn't available.
Mhm.
So I feel like it should be the same way on the other side. And the fact that this specific person didn't find any problem with me paying for my own bill.
No, he didn't
It's
find a problem
concerning.
to be like, oh, you still gotta pay for your own.
Yeah, that's weird.
He said,
Let's
"That's
have a conversation
you."
first.
Yeah.
He said,
I
"That's you," in front of the server. Do you know how embarrassing that was? And also, do you know how she was judging him?
Yeah.
Like, she was judging him. Like,
Yeah.
like
Me as a
honey,
server,
don't
we were
go
both
back out.
looking at each
Let
other
me pay
like,
first. Damn.
We
"What?
couldn't discuss this
You
before
couldn't
the
even let
bill.
me pay
What?"
first.
Like,
At
let me
least.
know.
This guy paid and then said, "Yeah,
Not even
you
ladies
still
first.
gotta pay."
Yeah, that's wild.
No.
Where is he now? Not in your life.
Not in a relationship.
Okay.
Not in his current relationship.
Oh, you found out? Bitch, it was you.
Wow.
Girl, you're not supposed to let out your
I'm
source.
sorry. I'm
You're not
sorry.
supposed to let it out.
Okay, into our
Shot
daily
o'clock.
questions.
Okay, cheers.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
Yours is already poured, babes.
Thank you, boo.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes.
What'd
What are
you
you
say?
chasing
Oh,
with?
Aaliyah's not shotting?
No.
Teas?
I just wanted tea, but it's just
Oh, God.
Okay, well,
Cheers.
oh, you have no water. Oh, assistant.
Getting to the money like a savage. Spend them dollars on you when I
If your true love was someone you're not married to, would you leave your current partner for them?
Yeah.
Yes. What did I say in the beginning of this podcast? Do not settle. So if you find yourself in a relationship where you're not happy in, as much as it would hurt that person, like literally break your heart to leave them, if you're in love with another man or a woman, I would suggest and I would encourage you leave, because then it's going to turn into a situation where one person eventually is going to either cheat or going to be on the other side of the house while the other person is on the
But
opposite
I would
side.
be so devastated to find out that it took this long, like us to get married, to find out that like
Yeah,
you're
don't
not
let it
even
get that
my
far.
true love, you know? And like, where did it shift to the fact that you're talking to someone else so deeply that that's your true love, you know?
Yeah.
So here's a follow-up question. How long would you date a person until you want to get married to them? Because a lot of people will wait 9-10 years.
That's too long.
That's too long for
That's
me.
10
way
years is like,
too
that's
long.
just like a here's a cookie type of thing. Like you're just trying to feed
It's
me
too
at that
long.
point.
Yeah.
9 years? You didn't know
Yeah.
you wanted to marry me before this?
Unless
Mhm.
unless it was like a high school sweetheart thing, you know?
Let's say like obviously financial business, like you couldn't afford a wedding. So you guys are living together.
Baby, you can take me to City Hall. That's fine.
That's
I
fine.
just want like a really nice ring, or like we're still planning in like 5 years to have that big wedding, and like we're both saving for it, you know? Like I
Okay.
can accommodate.
So like,
Or like
if,
we decided to buy a house instead of having the big wedding first, you know?
well,
like-
in some cases it is like that. People don't want the big wedding. They rather buy the house. They already have their family. They already know they're going to be together. Like the
Mhm,
wedding is
mhm.
not so much of a big
Big
concern
deal.
to
It's a
them.
business decision. Honestly,
Yeah.
marriages are business
Is
decisions.
a It's
It's
a
not about
business
love.
transaction.
Yeah, just to show the government,
Listen.
like,
I need a
I
sign
just want
a nice
I
ring.
need a...
I really want a nice ring. And
I want
like,
a nice
cute
ring.
dress.
Cute
So-
dress. I do want a big wedding, but if we can, like, okay, let's just say we're in a circumstance where like a house is more important than a wedding.
Always.
Take me to City Hall, but we'll have a party after. Like we'll have a
for
reception. Like my
sure.
one of my longtime best friends. She had a reception, a wedding reception that me and Zania went to instead of a whole wedding.
mhm.
So she did the wedding on its own, and then just have a party after.
It's-
and you
that's
save
what
so
it is.
much
And like
money.
the wedding's not even for you. It's for your family, your
people.
friends and family, right?
Mhm.
So
Literally.
It's for your people.
Yeah.
So that makes sense because weddings are literally your down payment on houses nowadays.
More.
Weddings are like
More than that.
$50,000
It's
and
crazy.
up.
So imagine
For
when
whom?
imagine when we are ready.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna look at like 80,000.
We're gonna have to be billionaires.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, I know.
so, you know?
If
Yeah.
we know we're gonna be together, I know the wedding's coming. I'm not so much in a rush.
Mhm.
Let's get our foundation start
Mm-hmm.
first.
See, like my best friend and I, like we've had a lot of discussions that were just like big weddings was never like I need like the ball gown and I need the 500 people in my
No, I always
Yeah.
wanted
50
a big
people
wedding.
tops. I don't even
Yeah.
like half.
Not
of you.
acquaintances.
Like it's not even.
Not
I
acquaint-
don't even like
Yeah,
half
not
of
acquaintances.
you.
You don't need to be at my wedding because this is a private thing. Honestly, when you have a 300-person wedding, you probably talk on a regular basis to 5 of them.
Yeah.
What do you?
It's
Yeah.
true.
But
you
I'm
never
paying
hear
for your
from them
plate for
again.
$45.
Food,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And it's so
Drinks.
overwhelming and stuff that like I want the big wedding, you know. I always wanted like the
Mhm.
big dress and like
I
a
still
1,000
do. I can't lie.
pictures.
I still do.
I mean,
think that's
every
like a
girl
fairy
does.
girl, yeah.
It's like such a fairy tale, but like the reality is like it's overwhelming. A lot of planning.
I have a question. It's not one of our playing questions, but do you guys care about a guy being curious about you in the beginning of a relationship? So just like asking questions about yourself and like asking where you've come from, what
Ask
you've
me
dealt with.
everything.
Ask me everything.
I'd rather a guy that asks me like a million questions than a guy that asks me like no questions or like some
Oh, for
shallow
sure.
ass questions. Like, you know?
That shows interest in me. Like, you're showing me that you want to know me, and it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You really want to know that?
Like,
well,
it's kind of weird, but okay.
Yeah,
But
and I might give you a little stink, like, you know, like,
But, like,
well,
if you could
why
take
you so
that,
nosy,
yeah.
you know? But I'm still gonna answer, obviously.
I don't think that curiosity should ever die though, because you're always
Exactly.
like, growing, always changing. Like even if you get married for 30
Exactly.
years, you're not going to be that same person.
Exactly.
You weren't learn about me, ask the questions, because you don't know me today.
Things
You knew
change,
me
yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
And you know what scared me? I was talking to Zanya's aunt, and we were talking about, like, I was saying from a 24-year-old to an older wise woman.
Mhm.
I was saying, like, I want my partner to like continue to have a crush on me. Just like I just want to
Yeah.
have our inner child always active.
Mhm.
And she, unfortunately, told me that, like, basically that it doesn't last, but it's on and off. Like, you're not always going to wake up
Mhm.
and be
I
in
love
love
this person. Yeah.
and like have butterflies with your
Yeah.
partner.
Mhm.
And that is one thing that scares me, because like I'm like a super romantic.
The butterflies.
And
Yeah.
I just always want the butterflies, and I want, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
You want that
spice.
spark.
this
That's
spark,
yeah.
this spice. Like, I
And,
just
like,
want him
that's
to
still
always
there.
be into me. And unfortunately, I don't know, older women keep telling me that it doesn't work like that.
I think it's some days I think it's like a smaller
doesn't
spark.
work like
Some days
that.
it's a bigger spark. Like I don't
Yeah.
think it like
The spark should
all the
never
way goes
die.
away.
Yeah.
It should never
Yeah.
die. It can pop up. When it pops up, it pops up
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
thing. But like,
But you're not always going to be at the top of the roller coaster.
that's where the
Like,
comfort comes in.
And the unfortunate part is that I've like denied a lot of men who have come into my life, because like one day I feel like I don't have butterflies for you. So if I don't have butterflies for you, that means that I don't like you. And like I don't see myself with you, even though they could be like the perfect person to be my husband or
But then
to
they
be my
weren't.
future person. I mean, I don't know.
What's
No.
your perfect person?
That's a good question.
There's no like
'Cause nobody's perfect. But
exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody
No, but
has
you're
their
going to be
faults.
perfect to me.
What's their
you know?
close to perfect?
But you wouldn't
type
want to
thing.
find someone who's like perfect to you, because you're gonna feel like in
Not insecure, but like
insecure,
as soon as they do,
insufficient, you know.
what happens to me is like I'm like I put this person on the pedestal. Like I'm like, yeah, this person's
That's the
great.
problem.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
they could
exactly
do
what it
nothing
is.
wrong. Like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this forever,
Mhm.
and then they do one thing wrong,
Mhm.
and then it's like
That's
my
it.
whole
It
idea of you
shatters.
is shattered.
Shattered.
Yeah.
No, that's literally what
That's
it
why you
is.
can't have someone who you think is perfect. I want to know that you have flaws, and I want to accept you despite them. Because if
Exactly.
I'm there looking, oh, wow, you're so good, and I'm here like, fuck, like I didn't even eat a salad yesterday. I ate chicken wings. Like I feel like I'm so trash compared to you. I don't want to feel like that. We both need to be human.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For sure, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Interesting. So this is a very great question. If you had to choose which one you could do without, would it be physical attraction or mental attraction?
One
That's
that we can do
hard.
without.
Do without physical attraction or mental attraction?
But like I really like to
Really?
be touched. I
mean,
love
yeah, that
being
would
touched.
last longer.
But-
Mental, I guess.
But like I like mental stimulation too.
Yeah, mental stimulation
Yeah.
has me pondering like
mental
Yeah.
stimulation
After when you're
will
gone.
activate my physical.
when you're gone, I'm still stimulated. Like, yo,
This is from like the
Yeah.
jump, you mean? Like from the beginning?
from the jump.
Okay, so I'll do without a little physical.
Physical.
because
Like, we could
physical
build
can
on
fall
that,
in. Physical
I
will
guess,
fall
if we have
in.
to choose. Yeah.
But you're saying do without. So like is it do without
Oh,
it's
do
never
without.
gonna happen, or do without like
Do without.
eventually? Yeah.
Ever?
Ever.
Oh no.
Ever.
How?
If this was
Where
the
will
life
our
we
kids
live,
come from?
No, I don't think. I don't think the two.
If we're getting specific.
you gotta choose one. You gotta choose one.
I'll choose to be asexual.
Nothing.
Never have
Yeah,
a partner.
exactly. Fuck that.
I would choose physical because
You would get
as
rid
much
of
as-
physical?
no, I wouldn't
Oh,
because
you would get
as
rid of
much as
mental.
mental attraction is important.
Mhm.
Actually, fuck.
See,
God,
mental-
I feel like God would want me to choose mental.
But like, what do you?
What do you want?
What do you feel like that you would want? Because like, After
trying to do
think
right
about
for
it though.
my
After
father.
physical, what's after physical? So like, let's say you guys get down with it. What's after
Exactly, that's what I'm
True.
saying.
it? It stimulates you for a time
Mental
period.
is more valuable than physical.
But
right?
physical is more than just sex.
But physical
Like,
No,
brings
okay.
me my babies. Like physical brings me children.
Maybe you could talk that
So
coochie
if
wet.
it's all like my entire life, if it's my entire life, then I would choose.
wow.
I would choose
Physical just because of reproduction.
Just because of reproduction, I want to have children.
Okay.
So
I guess.
I would choose that.
I don't know.
Did you say
Tricky.
you make that pussy talk?
Like,
No,
like
she
he'll
did
talk
not.
to you until
Aaliyah.
it's wet, you know?
Oh no, Jordan.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. That was
know.
hilarious. Yeah, that's hard. I'm not
Yeah.
picking none. Yeah,
I
I'd
mean, if
rather
I had
just
to, I
not.
would rather mental.
Mental.
Because then he could like whisper sweet nothings.
Exactly.
And,
I mean, you could work with it.
yeah, but like I'm gonna have to look at you or
Eye contact. It's all in
Yeah.
the eyes, Chico.
I love eye contact.
Scarface.
A chick is with. She like me.
She like you, huh? How do you know?
I know. The eyes, Chico. They never lied.
I don't know. That's a yeah. Hopefully, I'll never have to choose. So
I know. Hopefully, they'll just come together.
Yeah.
I mean, they will.
They're a balance.
They will.
They're a balance.
Speaking it into
They have
existence.
to.
They're a balance.
Do relationships distract you from your goals?
They can.
A good one shouldn't, but they can.
They,
They
do.
can.
They do. I think okay, it depends on the kind of person you are. For me, I'm very independent, right? So I don't want to like it's weird. I'm complicated. I want to talk to you 24/7, but I also don't want to talk to you 24/7 because I have shit to do. So let's just say I'm in the middle of editing something and I'm on the phone with you. I can't focus because you're on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
And I want to give you my attention.
Exactly. I want to be present just with my girlfriends too. Like if we're on the phone, I want to be present with them. If I'm in person with them, I want to be present with them and not on the phone. So I do think though that relationships are a distraction to an extent because you're just so caught up in that person that you forget about like your duties and like your priorities because you're just so in love with that person, and that can just happen naturally.
And it's fine. Like everyone has a life, right? So it's okay to be busy and like miss that person, so forth, so on. But just communicate. Just be like, hey, I'm busy, you know, like,
Literally.
can we plan like for this date, you know, or something, or yeah, I'll talk to you later, I'll call you later, whatever it is. But if you just like MIA and I don't know what's happening, you know, I'm personally an overthinker, so if you're not in contact with me, then I'm just gonna be thinking the worst, you know? Then I'm gonna get distracted from what the fuck I actually need to do because I'm thinking about your dumbass.
It's considering another person's feelings, like their whereabouts,
Right.
their everything, and that's why that's where the distraction comes in.
Mhm.
'Cause you're not only thinking about yourself, you're thinking about that other person as well as one. So it's just like,
are they okay? Like, what are they thinking?
did they eat?
Did you-
Yeah,
Yes.
like.
Yeah. Did you
Listen,
eat?
if a girl says,
Do
"Did you
need
eat?"
anything?
Did you eat? She cares.
She
for
cares
you.
about you. She wants to make sure your belly is
cares
full.
for you. Relationships are a lot because the transition into from being independent to being in a relationship is a huge life changer. Like
Mhm.
now you have to watch what you say. You have to watch how you relay that message that you mean without them taking
Not what
it
you
in
say,
a
how you say it.
exactly. You have
You
to watch
consider someone else. Like, just consider them.
Their feelings,
Yeah,
everything.
Just consider them. Yeah.
and
Just
to me
considering another person. It's not just like just you.
Mhm.
And
is that scary to you guys?
Definitely.
It's not scary. It just makes me more cautious, and sometimes I don't like to like hold back what I have to say, especially if like I'm trying to get something across like straight and direct.
Facts.
Like I have to like, especially if they're like an emotional type of guy, like
Cancers.
I have to any water babies. Sorry,
Water babies.
but like
Lord.
just the fact that I have to watch what I say and how I deliver it, like to make sure they're not gonna get offended. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that because they may think another way. Like you overthink when you're trying to consider another person.
Would
you
you then
overthink
consider that not the right person for you though?
when it comes to a point where like you're you feel like you're walking on eggshells.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just like I feel like I should be able to speak freely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yes.
Listen.
And I'm not trying to like, even
Be
though I might say
malicious.
something, I'm not saying it to be come across.
Malicious. Yep.
And like, I want my partner to also be my friend. So like, if my friends say something that offends me, like I'll let them know, you know, and then like we talk about it from there. So if you feel offended about what I say, or like I'm offended about what you say, and you express that, vice versa, and like you take that as offense, then
That's
you're probably not the right
me
person.
problem.
Yeah, it's a you.
It's you problem. But I want to be able to treat you like my friend too, you know? So, like, if you say something out of your face, I'm going to say something and I expect you to say something back.
Facts.
Period. You know? But, like, not let it turn into, like, so deep of an argument that, like, we can't talk to each other, you know? It's like, it should be dealt with then and there. Say everything you have to say, because after that's done, if you don't say anything and bring it up later, I don't care.
Wasn't important.
It wasn't important.
You should have said it then.
You should have said it then. So which do you think is worse? I'm drunk.
Are you? Because I was going to say shot o'clock.
Oh, no! Shot o'clock.
She good.
We can pour the shots in the meantime, but what do you think is worse? Watching your ex make love to someone for an hour, or spending 1 week in jail? What would you...
Wait. Say that again? What?
Which do you think is worse? Watching your ex make love to someone for an hour.
Can I join?
Or no, you can't. Or spending 1 week in jail.
No, I'm watching my ex.
I'm watching his ass.
I don't want to watch my ex make love.
Your ex?
Yeah, I'm not going to jail.
First of all, do you guys know what jail is like? Just take that consideration
I
in.
couldn't even be there for
You're
an
probably
hour.
getting raped and beat up in the same day. You're pretty and you don't know how to fend for yourself.
Yeah, you can't find.
I'll watch my ex, bro. Yeah,
watch
he
my
did that
ex,
trick.
whatever.
Didn't work for me.
Yeah. You're not doing that properly, honey.
Yeah,
She's not reacting.
Oh no,
Nigga, switch it up.
Told
Bear
you it wasn't
commentary.
me.
Oh yeah, I'd be talking bear shit.
Bear
to him.
shit.
What the hell? Yeah. Pass me a shot.
That
Going
is
to jail.
hilarious. To be starving.
I don't want to watch my
What are you
ex make
thinking?
love, though. I was in love with him. It just didn't work because of him.
Okay, but
Who?
how in love were you? And like, in what stage are you mentally to where you can watch him and not feel connected?
That's not possible. That's not possible. I can't
But
watch my
connected to-
ex make love.
Connected to the point where you would risk a week in jail.
Because you couldn't watch your ex? Grow some balls.
Tell her.
Get it together.
Like, you're not trying to go to jail, Shaniqua. You're too pretty. Stop it.
No, I'd watch soft.
I'd watch.
You're gonna take a week off your life because that's pretty much what you're doing in jail. You're not doing shit. You're not progressing at all. Just
I
because
mean,
you
a
don't
lot
wanna
of people
watch
have progressed, in
But they
jail.
have
Good for
courses
them.
in jail, though. You can go to college.
But you're going to jail because
You can go to college
Yeah, right?
in
It's just-
jail.
but versus an hour.
Yeah, it's 1 hour of your life.
No, because
You'll
I feel like he
okay.
would be petty though. Like my ex personally, I feel like he would just be
And
looking-
do what?
Eye contact.
Yeah, look at me,
You know, like,
babes.
it would-
Okay, hold
Probably
up.
keeping you hard right now. So.
Facts. Facts. You're doing this for me. This isn't even for her.
This is
For
not
me.
for her.
Dog.
This is a momentary thing. Okay.
That's what it is.
God.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Get your fuck
That
ass
shot is
hot water
gonna have
outta
to
here.
just give me a break. I gotta pee and I don't think I can go.
Go.
Wait, you can swap out. And
Swap
Shake can come
out.
back.
We have people on deck.
Yeah.
You can be replaced.
Zania
is
will
what
be
she
leaving
said.
us for a second.
Literally, what
We have
I'm an easy
we
replace.
have our
You're
people
here for a
on
good
deck.
time, not a long time.
Not a
babes.
long time. No, not today.
Oh
not
my
for this
gosh.
occasion.
I'm gonna suck this shit back in.
All right,
Shot
sure,
o'clock.
Let's go.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
Wait, we have to say it together.
All in. Ready?
Shot
o'clock. Love it.
Spill my tea a little bit. difference between a flower and a weed is judgment. Is this new tea?
The difference between a
It's
weed.
tequila, babe. Come
Oh,
on.
that's so funny. It's the same.
Okay,
Guess
so
what?
let's just say you were single and then all of a sudden you met the love of your life.
So you think.
And then eventually he proposes to you or she proposes to you.
How long?
That can happen too. You guys have been in a relationship for 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
Are strippers allowed at your partner's bachelor's or bachelorette party? And is it okay for physical contact to happen?
Yeah, just don't fuck them or get your dick sucked.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Enjoy
Yeah, no
your
big deal.
last.
Yeah.
Enjoy your last.
Because I'm going to enjoy
nigga.
mine. So,
Right.
We'll
Enjoy
be,
your life.
We'll be
Would
in
you have
Miami.
male strippers?
yeah.
Yes.
Just for
I think
shits and
they're
giggles.
so
It would be
like,
so
they'd be
funny.
You know what?
I
It
don't
would
know
be
what
so
it is.
funny.
You know what? A lot of girls don't get female strippers to their bachelorette parties. So would you guys?
I think
female
I would.
strippers.
Yeah, I think I would do like 1 hour female, 1 hour male.
Okay, 2 hour
that'd be
tank.
All
so
that
much
swinging
fun.
dick is just like
It's a lot. I went to a male
If
strip
it's
club. It was a
small,
lot.
yeah,
It was a lot.
See, I don't
You
know
went
if
to a
I
male
want.
strip
I would
club?
want booty on me. I don't know if I would want.
all sweaty and stuff.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Testing.
1, 2, 3. You're good.
I don't know if I'd want booty on me, but like I don't know if I'd want dick in my face, like swinging.
It's a lot.
Especially
don't.
dick. I don't know. Like I don't know.
suck either.
Yeah, you can't. So it's against like
Wow.
actual terms and conditions.
That you can't suck either. That's what Shay said.
Wow.
We knew you were here.
So it's okay.
Like I wouldn't mind. Like he can have strippers at his. That's fine as long as there's no sex, no kissing.
yeah,
like-
none of that.
Yeah,
you know?
none of that.
But touching is okay.
Like
Yeah,
she can
slap
give him a lap
that
dance.
ass.
That's
But
fine.
he can touch her ass. How do you feel?
He can enjoy it for the time.
I don't want to
because-
hear
I
about
mean,
it.
you're
I
not
don't
there
wanna hear
anyway.
about it.
No.
And I don't want to hear,
about
oh,
it.
her ass was fat. Like,
Yeah,
listen.
yeah, he
Save
won't
that
tell
for
you
your-
that.
Save that for your dogs.
Respect me.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
know that was your last other booty.
Yeah,
Like, pretty much.
I feel that.
No, Jordan, no.
That's
No,
it.
that's
You're done.
it. You're done.
You're done. Shit done. Okay. Is it okay if your fiance wants to invite their ex to your wedding?
Hell no.
What? Not even an option.
Why?
What if they're still friends? And like,
No.
Kiki.
Well,
They
Would
can
I
be friends
invite-
after the wedding. Why do you need to?
Why
come
are we
to the
friends?
wedding?
Why am
No.
I paying for her meal?
And
No.
that-
No.
No.
Yo.
No, that's crazy.
She can
No.
watch the video on Instagram.
Send it to her.
The little
3-minute
real. The real.
You were there.
The real.
No.
Got me fucked
You
up.
were there. That's hilarious. Okay. That was quick.
No.
Is it a deal breaker if your partner cannot cook?
No.
No.
As long as you're willing to learn. Because I like to cook
You
and I'm
will
a very
not be
good
fed.
cook.
It's not a deal breaker, but if you want to cook with me, if we can have like cute little like let's cook together type things,
Yeah.
like that's cute.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
I'm not
true.
your slave and I'm not your maid.
So after 1 year of marriage, if you find out that your partner is cheating on you, would you stay? Okay, you have 2 kids together. Would you stay?
Already?
No.
Or would you separate and get a
No.
divorce?
Get outta
I'm
there.
leaving.
You're leaving?
Mhm.
After 1 year, you have 2 kids?
Yeah.
After 1 year of marriage,
You're not
1 year of marriage.
serious.
So
He
I don't
is
know how
not
long you've been together before.
serious.
How long you've been together before this? But it's only been 1 year of marriage.
No.
But
He
you have two
is
ki- and you have
not
2 kids.
serious.
to be honest, I'm a very independent person. So as long as I know I have my means and I can take care of myself, my children, like
Period.
I am very like stubborn to where like I'm moving out. Like
Yeah, he
if-
cheated
if
on
we
you.
were together for like let's say 7 years and then we got married.
Mhm.
That's 8 years together. Period. Like why are you cheating after marriage? Like
Unless you've been cheating
We
the whole
have
time.
2
Exactly.
children.
yeah, like
We have
I'm-
2
we can
children.
co-parent, but I'm very like with my heart, I'm stubborn. Like
Good.
I
as you
will-
should be.
my first reaction is to move out. Now, in the time being, if we try and work things out and like try and get back together and work on it, then like we'll see where that happens. But like my instinct is like, how can I trust? Because I'm gonna know that every time you go out, you're
You're
talking to a
cheating.
gal.
Mhm.
oh,
You're
I'm at work. No, you're at a
emotionally
girl's house. Like,
entertaining
I'm-
somebody else.
Yeah, like I'm gonna just think that, and I'm gonna drive myself crazy.
What sign cheats the most?
What sign? I don't know about that.
Don't do that.
Virgo attacking shots.
Don't attack me like
Scorpio.
that. Scorpio.
Don't tell me that, man.
Scorpio.
Don't tell me that because I'm about
Scorpio
to be
are
pissed.
players.
I know.
No, that cheats the most. Probably like Aries.
What?
Leo.
Yeah, like I mean, Aries are cheaters.
Gemini.
From what I've seen, but like
Yeah.
all the men that I've been with,
You
that
guys are
very
cheaters,
faithful
but
to
you
me.
guys like to dip your toes in a lot
Can't
of
relate.
places.
I don't
You like
have
to
that
dip your
problem,
toes in a lot of
but
times,
contact you if I do.
Wow. Aries, I am standing for you.
Nobody said
Do not
Aquarius is because we're
cheat.
stubborn. So
And you guys are sneaky. Like,
But
you'll
I
sneak
just
cheat.
You'll
You'll get
big
into
up.
a whole other relationship with someone else, but still trying to work it out
So
with your ex,
that's
even though
no
you don't wanna
different
be
from
with your
Aries.
ex.
That's no different from
that's
Aries.
speaking
That's an
for the man.
Aquarius.
That's speaking for a man. I'm feeling attacked.
That is no different for Aries.
What?
Sagittarius.
Big up to
I
my
don't know a lot of
Saggies. I love y'all.
Sagittarius.
You're my.
You guys are
gang.
players.
I love
Really?
you.
Yeah.
What?
Are you
I just think
Virgo?
it depends on
Yeah.
when you
She's
get
Okay.
Virgo though, so
I
she's
fuck with
very
Virgos, though,
analytic.
but like, I love my Saggies. I love my Sag.
All right.
Scorpios, Kingwe.
No, I like Scorpios. Yeah.
Weirdos.
Too
They're
emotional.
slime. They're slimes, but they're good
too
friends.
emotional. They're
good
too
friends.
emotional for me. Like, get with
I
it.
like that though.
Okay.
I like emotions. Not like Cancer emotions, but
Cancer emotions is a different category.
Scorpio
Cancer
emotions
is
I'll
a
do.
lot.
You gotta.
Cancer is a lot. They're very emotional.
Very
They're very
drowning.
vulnerable. They're very transparent. Something that you're not used to as a human being. So
Oh really?
Wow.
Well, so do you let someone's horoscope affect how you?
No.
treat
Yes,
them?
like I don't.
How you look at them?
I do for sure.
What?
I don't fuck with Leos.
I'll start
Come
with
on.
it, but like,
And it's not
based on
horoscope;
your
it's
energy.
astrology. Horoscope is like
Or sorry, your astrology.
Yeah.
astrology is
you're
a
right.
tribe, eh? Each month is a tribe from the Bible days. So
because it's 12.
yes.
Like,
So
How you feel about that
Exactly.
13th one?
Right?
That 13th one that was
What's the
added.
13th?
Non-existence. You haven't heard it being brought up again, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
no.
it's
No one
I've
cares.
never heard
because I
of
mean,
that.
there's 13 moons. 13.
Nobody cares.
But I guess moons are different though.
No, but I
because
mean, the
every
year
planet
ha-
has moons.
Yeah, I guess, but like the year technically should have 13 months. If you count the days out, 365 divided by 30
Is
No, I
what?
never did that math.
is 13.
You don't know.
No, because by 28. Sorry, not 30. By 28 because each month should
28
have-
days.
Yeah,
If
Because
each
there's
month
some
had
days with
28
31s
days.
and
yeah. There's just
Yeah.
extra days thrown in here and there, but
Mhm.
realistically, there should be 13 months or 13 months based on.
I think long term,
cycles.
your astrology does your astrological chart does affect your relationship with others, you know? And it's not just your sun sign. What?
Nothing.
Not just your sun sign, but your moon and rising and Venus and
Yeah.
Mars and all that.
I look at
Yeah.
signs, but I
Jazz.
don't base it off of that person.
I don't.
Well,
It's
I
more-
find a
me
lot of
personally,
it's more of a just
similar
like a-
qualities between
Yes.
a lot of signs.
Yes.
Yes,
Leo,
no, for sure.
Yeah, that's
Cancer
why-
is a lot.
I see a lot of like similarities with Capricorns and Aquariuses.
Oh
like
God,
that's why I feel like-
Capricorns avoid.
see, like, but I fuck with Capricorns, but like I
See.
feel like we have like similar traits.
You're
that
too
kinda
close to a Capricorn. Don't do it.
No, I'm not. I would never date. Not never, but like I don't see myself dating an Aquarius. Like I don't know.
I found myself with like 5.
Do
I realized-
opposites? Wait,
Yeah.
hold
I
up.
realized
Good
I like-
question.
I like fire signs.
Okay.
I'm a fire person.
Yeah, fire is where you want to be.
No. 'Cause
Wait,
you guys
hold
went on
up.
too much
It's
change.
not.
Yeah,
It is
That's
where you
not
wanna
where
be.
I
But
wanna
that's what
be.
that's
It
what I've
is
been
where you wanna
attracted
be.
to a
But
lot.
do opposites attract? Do
They
opposites
can.
attract?
They can.
If they're open.
Mhm.
Do opposites attract? Really think about this
No.
question.
It
Do
depends on the
really
opposite, though.
think about this question. Do opposites attract? Let's just say
No.
you are spiritual. You are a vegan. And that other person is not spiritual and a vegan. Can you live with them? Can you marry them? Can you be in a relationship with them?
I
If
feel
you
like
have an understanding.
I feel like opposites can attract
Depends on
as
person.
long as the both people are growing in that like opposite, like that other person is
opposite.
challenging them to grow in a different or realize something about themselves that they didn't
Right.
realize. Like as long
Mhm.
as it's beneficial to both of the people, like opposites do attract. If it's not, opposites become toxic type thing. Like
Mm.
that's when it's like backfire and like it's negative. But like
Facts.
as long as it benefits you and it balances out your life and you realize like, oh, okay, or you can look at it a different way, like that's when it's just like opposites do like benefit each other.
That's why you have
get
to
to
be
s-
open, right? Because
Mhm.
if you're closed or like you're reserved or like if someone gives you like, hey, did you know that you do this? And you're like, well, like fuck you. Who cares if I do that? You know?
Exactly.
Then like
Close-minded,
obviously
yeah.
you're not gonna be attracted to one another.
True.
But it's also, do I want someone that's completely like me? No, I don't. Like
You don't.
to have certain like common interests, that's cool.
But
I want to learn something from you. I want you to learn something from me. So if we have our differences and we're able to try those differences out together, you never know. Like maybe
Yeah.
those will become our similarities
Mhm.
down the road, you know, or something that we both end up enjoying.
Something that we can both learn from each other.
Right.
Like, you know, it's an attribute or a characteristic you can learn from the other person. It's like, okay, I like that. Let me try that out. Like you learn
or can
from
you
them.
teach me that? Or like, you
Yeah.
know, that's kind of attractive when like you can
You can-
teach a man something or like he
Yeah.
can teach you something. Like, okay,
Yeah.
zaddy.
Okay.
Aaliyah, you don't think opposites can attract?
I do. Yeah and no, because it's
depends.
it definitely like generally I'd say like opposites in a sense, but not really. Like you want someone similar to you. Like you want someone who like enjoys, you know, going to the movies, cuddling, going for walks. Because like if I'm a homebody and he's just all wants to be a party animal,
No, for
we're
sure.
gonna butt heads.
We're
So
gonna butt heads.
Mhm.
I think it's
It's a no
yeah,
for
it's
me.
a no for me as well.
It's a no for me.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah,
seriously.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just like, do you guys believe in like right person, wrong time?
Yes.
Yes.
For sure.
No such thing.
Why?
Yes.
Because I feel like if you're the right person, it would be the right time.
But
as
it
simple
depends
as
on
that.
what the stage in their life that they're in.
I don't.
You can't even so much judge a person on their life, their stage. Like it's possibly not even that their choice that they're in that life. Like
I'm
let's
not
say
saying
that-
you're like the wrong, like you're a terrible person. I'm just
No,
saying
no.
you're not my person, you know, because I feel like I've been in multiple relationships and I've learned a lot of things, but I feel like I wouldn't, as much as like those might have been great in their time and then they weren't, it's like that was that time and it didn't work out. If for some reason it comes back around and you're in another time and you're the right person then, cool, that's the
Then,
right time.
yes.
But
okay, then.
I wouldn't say
Respect.
right person, wrong time. Like it was the wrong person at the right time is what I needed.
That's what you needed
That's what I needed. Yeah.
to learn a lesson.
So what did you, we asked this question in the beginning, Aaliyah, what did you learn from your last relationship?
Definitely don't ignore the red flags because they're always there. You just be ignoring them. And just to like stand your ground because I like looking back on it, it was definitely like very verbally abusive, and I didn't realize that at the time because you're always trying to rationalize, always trying to like, oh, but why would
Maybe
you,
he's
you
going
know?
through
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
And then you try to push
Make
things through for any
excuses.
reason, but why? Like, I don't need to be here. Like, I really don't. And when things seem like they're going too fast, it's because they are. Pump the brakes.
Ooh, that's
Pump
a
the brakes.
key. Take that.
Yeah. Yeah. If you feel uncomfortable, stop that shit.
Facts.
1000%. I feel you. Okay. Think of something you strongly dislike that most people love.
Lynn chocolate. I was talking about it today with my coworker.
You don't like it?
No, it's
Like Lindo's chocolate? Like Lindt
yeah,
chocolate?
yeah.
Like
Overrated.
that come in like the different flavors?
Yeah.
That shit is amazing.
Yeah, I've heard
Anytime
it
you get
before.
that, give it to me.
It's too sweet
What
for
are you
me.
talking about? Period times? Yo, that shit is boom.
Oh my gosh. Now that you mention period. Wait, hold up. Now that you mention period, would you rather or like do you prefer pads with wings
or pads without wings?
I can tell you.
Why would you want it without wings?
Without wings, it's slipping and sliding right out your panties.
I feel like
sliding right out.
And personally, like non-flap, like if the blood's just going everywhere.
Yeah.
It could potentially get on your underwear.
And mind you, if you're sleeping at night, and
no,
you toss and
no,
turn,
no, no, like no.
lopsided.
No.
It is all the way around, like your hips.
When it's not protecting
whatever.
Sorry, not all of us are like you.
What?
I love
I won't say it.
But wait, hold up. I love pads without wings. And I'm heavy. I'm heavy.
You're weird.
Yes, I don't do
Shift, though.
I feel like pads with wings are thin. And for me, it depends on your period flow. Because, like,
Babes,
my period
you need
flow,
to get always infinity.
I don't like always
Always
because
infinity.
my skin reacts to it, so I can't do it.
that was
So-
like my mom.
Yeah,
So
so
tried the what is it? Utex.
Utex,
Utex.
that's my brand.
Yeah, that.
But now,
You're stupid.
Correction.
Just
wait, hold up. But now I buy pads from Healthy Planet, so it's all natural. It's not bad for your skin. It's
But is it winged or not?
it's
winged?
vegan.
it's vegan.
It's
Is it
not
winged?
wings still,
It's not winged.
but it's good for your skin.
But the difference is winged.
What's
is
wrong with
supposed
your
to
coochie
capture
skin,
your
though?
underwear.
It's
So whereas that
sensitive.
your pad
It's
doesn't
sensitive.
shift.
Huh?
That's what the wing is for. The wing is to capture, like, to stick on your panties so that it doesn't shift.
Yeah, but I feel like the wings are usually okay. If you're a girl
The
who has
wings
a
aren't
heavy
thin.
flow,
But they're thick
most wings don't work for you.
I hate.
I mean, they're all
period.
kind of shit, but like it's
Like,
better than
they're
something.
all shit.
We
They're
shouldn't
all
get our
shit.
period.
They
But I've
are all
recently-
shit.
I want to try. Well, I got the Nixit, the menstrual disc that you just pop in there. So stay tuned.
Okay.
I tried the cup.
Oh, the Diva Cup.
No, I tried that one. Not a big fan. It's kind
A
of
lot.
weird.
Okay,
But
yeah.
the Nixit is like, it's a disc actually. It's like a little circle. You just pop it in there. It's actually meant for period sex.
Mm.
So like it's like completely messed.
Period.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Meant
I
for
would
period
never
sex.
do that in the first place.
I already feel
I would never do
Disgusting
that.
on my period. I
I
feel
would never
so
do that.
nasty.
You
That's
guys
crazy.
have never had sex on your
Wow.
period?
I would
feel
never
too
do that.
nasty. I feel nasty.
No,
It's
babe.
gross.
It's just as good.
What?
It's slippery
gross.
slope.
Do you know what though? It's
We
more
ever
of a self.
guessed
It's more of a
Scringina.
self-conscious thing. Like I feel like once I'm on my period,
I would never
I can
do it.
Smell myself.
I don't suggest
I
it. I
feel-
say, hey, I'm on my period. They say, hey, let's go to the shower. I say, hey, okay.
Well, okay, that's a good way.
Okay, well that's
Because
Yeah.
you're not
That's watering
bleeding.
down because you're not bleeding.
You're
Once
not
hit
bleeding.
Water, like your period doesn't. You don't
I
bleed.
still
Yeah.
wouldn't
No,
do
no.
it.
I'm not doing it like on my bed or something. Like,
yeah. Okay.
Have you watched May I Destroy You? Have you watched May I Destroy You? He picked out in I May Destroy You. I don't know her name, but they were having sex on her period, and he literally picked out her blood clot
stop.
and just held it up in the air in the show. And was like,
I
"Oh,
can't.
this is what your
I
blood
can't.
clot looks like."
Even
Would
I
you-
don't like
wait,
seeing
hold
that.
up. Would you continue with the sex, or would you stop? She stopped.
After he pulls out my
She
blood
stopped.
clot,
I'm disgusted. At this point, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna.
I'm
have to
bleeding and I'm
postpone.
dry.
I'm dry at this point.
I mean,
That's disgusting.
It's done.
Yeah.
That's
It's
disgusting.
I would never have sex on my period.
No, we'd probably go take a shower and fuck again.
Yeah, like shower is different. I would do a shower just because you obviously don't bleed when you're showering, when you're in water. Like you don't really like the water. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
the
it's
science,
weird,
but,
eh?
No, but you're not in like a bath. Like there's still blood, but
There's
like
still
it's
blood,
just like
yeah.
not as it's just like yeah.
Not
it's
as
not
much.
leaking,
It depends
though.
on your
I've been on
flow.
my-
Yeah.
yeah, it depends on your flow, I
It
guess.
depends on
But
No, like I'm not doing it on my second day. Like that's just like
Oh,
a
second day. That's when it
second day, I'm
starts.
cramping still. Like
That's
I'm
when
in
it
pain.
starts.
no, yeah. But like
Yeah.
the first day or like the fourth last, then yeah.
Yeah. I've never done it, mind
Yeah.
you, but like I don't know. I just when I'm on my period, I feel like I can smell myself. I don't like the way I feel when I'm on my period. Like I'm just
Yeah, you got to be in the mood.
Mhm.
Like, hey, I'll just.
I've been
stigma
horny
around
on my
periods,
period,
you
but
know?
just to like
Oh.
I guess I'm not secure
Okay.
to have sex on my period.
And that's fine. That comes with like whatever.
Your comfort
you know?
with the person as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be having sex on your period with your husband. It's okay, baby.
I don't
mean,
know.
I hope he
I
accepts the
don't
blood.
know. I
It's
don't
more
think so.
It's more so me.
I don't think so.
I don't like. It's more so
I don't
me
think
with
I'll
the
ever
blood
have
and
sex on my
stuff.
We'll
Pop
have
in the
this
alternate
conversation
exit.
again.
We will.
We'll have this
We
conversation
will.
again in 20 years.
Let's take a shot to still getting our period
Shot
and
o'clock.
not being pregnant.
Not being
Thank
pregnant.
goodness.
By these
2020.
whatless.
Cheers.
We have our last
specimens.
question of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for all sticking with us. If you are still watching, we have a very valuable question. Are you lying to yourself about anything? Are you lying to yourself about anything? Now be vulnerable.
This year, I would say, was been a great realization how much I have lied to myself about just like everything. And it's been interesting coming around. There's probably still like deep seated stuff that is I just never even think about till it comes up. But like for the most part, I'd like to say no. Like we're coming into a good space. 2020 has been a great year for me. Don't know about you, but hopefully you've come into all types of blessings. Not you in particular, but like
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel like not as much.
So you haven't been lying to yourself, Zania? Have you been lying to yourself about anything in all aspects?
Not so much lying to myself, but more so trying to convince myself that I'm not that person, that tough person that I'm trying to portray, and just kind of let my vulnerability and my like sensitivity just let loose. Like I like to be the tough guy. I don't like to like have nobody, no man feel like they can cut style on me, feel like
Yeah.
but like I'm learning to accept like that is okay. So like just being more vulnerable in front of people and like being okay with myself being vulnerable. So like yeah, that was my big one this year. And like death has been a lot this year. I've lost 5 family members in like 3 months.
Rest in peace.
So it's been like just a life journey, just accepting death as it comes and knowing that that is just natural. That's natural, and just enjoying whatever comes with my present life.
Beautiful.
I went deep.
Yeah.
That was
good.
That was good.
I went deep. Sorry.
Have I
She
been
knows how to
lying to
turn you out.
myself?
Yeah, it does.
That's why I love her.
I haven't been lying to myself about anything. No, I've been as transparent as possible. Even if it hurts their feelings, it's not a me problem. It's a you problem. And I just encourage therapy for all people, whether you're in a good stage of your life or an ugly stage of your life. So, no.
Just being true to yourself.
True to yourself. My hair has been growing.
Amen.
Same.
My hair,
right?
my hair has been growing, and when your hair starts growing, that's how you know you are in a clear mental space. You're not allowing things to mentally block you, spiritually block you, physically block you. If things don't turn out the way that you want it to be, you are okay with it. You are okay with it. You are at peace with it. You are still with it. And you accept the next chapter of your life. And I think I am 4 years later at that place in my life. And eventually you will get to that place in your life as well. But you just have to understand every single cycle that you go through and make sure that it fits what you want. And yeah, it'll be okay.
100%.
I like that.
Me? Am I lying to myself about anything? I think, well, I don't know, because then I would know the truth, right?
Facts.
But I think that one thing, I thought I was healed, like, from a past situation, but getting into another situation, I realized that like those past traumas were kind of coming up, but then like that kind of made me think like, okay, like, is it the situation that's triggering me, or like am I like really, or is this like who I am?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, is this like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's complicated, but we're working through it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like just like being able to be open with yourself.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And being
About-
truthful to yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because sometimes being truthful to yourself comes with conviction.
Mhm.
And like you
Yes.
don't want to accept that.
Yeah.
You feel like you're a bad person, but it's like you're not. Like,
That's just
Yeah.
who you are.
Mhm.
And that's
Accept
a beautiful thing.
yeah.
And I think like also like some situations this year I don't think I handled like the best way, and I think that like it has come back to me.
Mm.
Yeah. You know, so yeah, just dealing with that too, but also like not being hard on myself. Like, it is what it is, it happened. Like, on my side there's no like animosity, I guess, or like
Yeah.
not even guilt, you know. It's just kind of like, oh, like, you know, you could have done this instead, so like going forward, like, don't make that same mistake, period.
That's it.
Per.
Learn from
the mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Better
when you know
yourself.
You're growing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
So-
my god, this was so cute.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for
Of
having
course.
us.
Yeah. Thanks for
We're
being
lit off
here,
of
guys.
shot o'clock. Shot o'clock.
Yes, you're lit.
We are lit off of shot o'clock.
And we out.
Tune in to another episode of Shalisa Marie Radio, where we speak about self, love, manifestation, sex, relationships, and everything that you have been wanting to figure out. Come back next Thursday at 9 p.m. to figure it out.
That ass so fat, I wanna grab it.
Bye.
Make a